Hello, today I'm going to talk about how the school can lead to the next level. How can they develop and become one of the best schools of the country or in the district or in their city? The main thing which is more important is to have a culture, the culture of work, the culture of respect and trust among all stakeholders, namely the students, the teachers, the principals, and the management. It will not do to have a culture of distrust and to make them work under pressure and fear. This will certainly decrease the productivity of the work, and this will not go for winning the hearts of the people, because if you win the heart of the people in the staff, they will work with full devotion and dedication. There will not be negative feelings in them. But there are mistakes. I am not saying that mistakes should happen all the times, but the mistakes must be shared with one and all in the staff members, and they should tell the experience of making mistakes and learning a lesson to each one of them, so that others are benefited, and in that way the mistakes can be removed and a new lessons can be learned. And secondly, there should be the modern method of teaching, and the teacher should not be standing in the class giving the lectures only. The teachers must engage the students with the most modern methods, including technology. And the students, if they are disengaged, if they are not discussing the matters with the teachers, they feel frustrated and there is no engagement. So the students should be asked questions in the class when they are not knowing the answers. The teacher have to tell them and take them from simple to complex. Teachers should relate the knowledge which they are imparting to the real life-like situation which the students are facing in their real life, and then they can make the lesson interesting. And they should use the Bloom's taxonomy, like they should discuss the long answer questions, and they should develop the knowledge understanding by telling the reasons and differentiating, comparing the knowledge with the negative and positive aspects. And after that they can relate the lesson with the real life like situations, and they can also, after finishing the lesson, ask the students their point of view, what was the things that were lacking in their teaching, and what were the difference in the characters, and what were their point of view, what they concluded after the end of the lesson. And they can also ask for the concept clarification after ending the lesson. The student may be asked for peer teaching. They may be divided in groups. With some of the groups, the teacher can discuss the chapter, and while there are other groups, they can go independently. There should be lots of meaning, word walls, and some students may use internet to go into deeper about the chapter which the teacher is teaching. And also about the teacher must use flipped classroom teaching, in that the teacher may give a lecture for 15 or 20 minutes. For other 20-25 minutes, the teacher may ask students to write answers to the questions given by him. And when the teacher is taking round and the students are writing answers, the teacher can find out the mistake then and there only and can correct in the class. So in that way the students will get the practice of the answers and they will remove their mistake, and that will decrease the failure of the students in the board exams. So this Bloom's taxonomy and flipped classroom teaching, and one more method, the multiple intelligence theory, can create a greater learning in the students. In multiple theory, the teacher can divide the class into making pictures of the different characters, diagrams, flow chart. For those students who are having visual method of learning, they have the liking for visual methods, and for the students who are interested in discussing, the teacher must make the small groups for discussion on the longer answers questions. And there are some students, they may write the summary headlines of the lesson in a sequence, so they are the mathematically brain and they can learn the lesson in this way. And there are other students, they can have the role play, they can have the practical based lesson in the class, so this will create an interest in them. So in this way, there are some students who are working independently on lesson with understanding and then finding the answers. So the teacher should let them work independently. So in this way, the love for learning can be increased, and the teacher may not be only the preacher in the class. He is to engage the student with the different methods, creating interest and engagement of the students. So the technology may also help the students to find the problems of the